woman went to the grocery store with her dog. She tied the dog near the entrance and went inside to shop. When she came back, the dog was gone. She almost cried and quickly went to the police for help. Soon, a police officer found the dog and brought it back home.
Yes, such a
The
happy
woman
dog.
hugged her dog tightly, happy to see her best friend again. Mrs. Eleanor Parker was a quiet old woman who lived alone in a small town. Her small brown dog named Buddy was her only family. Buddy was not just a pet. He was her companion, her protector, and her best friend. Every morning, Mrs. Parker and Buddy walked together to the nearby grocery store. Buddy always walked beside her slowly, wagging his tail. Everyone in the neighborhood knew them. People often smiled and said, "Look, there goes Mrs. Parker and her little Buddy again." One afternoon, Mrs. Parker went to the grocery store as usual. She tied Buddy gently to a small metal post near the entrance. "Stay here, my dear boy," she whispered softly. Buddy wagged his tail and watched her go inside. Inside the store, Mrs. Parker slowly picked up bread, milk, and some vegetables. She took her time because walking was difficult for her. But when she came outside a few minutes later, Buddy was gone. The rope was still tied to the post, but the dog had disappeared. Mrs. Parker froze. Her heart began to race. "Buddy," she called softly. Then, louder, "Buddy!" People nearby looked around, but no one had seen the dog. Mrs. Parker searched the street, the parking lot, and even the nearby park. But Buddy was nowhere. Tears slowly rolled down her face. That night, she could not sleep. The house felt empty and silent. No paws on the floor, no wagging tail, no Buddy. The next morning, Mrs. Parker printed small flyers with Buddy's photo. She walked slowly around the neighborhood, placing them on walls, trees, and store windows. "Lost dog, Buddy, please. Help me find my best friend." Days passed, then a week. Mrs. Parker still walked every day searching for Buddy, but the streets were empty. Meanwhile, a police officer named Officer Daniel Ruiz received a call from a farmer outside town. The farmer had found a small brown dog wandering near his field. The dog looked tired and hungry. Officer Ruiz carefully approached the dog. The dog wagged his tail but seemed confused. When the officer checked the dog's collar, he saw a small tag. It had a name, Buddy, and under it was a phone number. Officer Ruiz smiled. "Looks like we found your home, little guy." He called the number immediately. Mrs. Parker answered the phone with a trembling voice. "Hello? Mrs. Parker?" the officer asked. "Yes. We think we found your dog." For a moment, she said nothing. Then she began to cry. "Buddy? You found Buddy?" "Yes, ma'am," the officer said kindly. "He's safe." Later that afternoon, a police car stopped in front of Mrs. Parker's small house. The door opened, and Buddy jumped out. The moment he saw her, he ran as fast as he could, his tail wagging wildly. "Buddy!" she cried. The little dog jumped into her arms. Mrs. Parker hugged him tightly. Tears of joy filled her eyes. The neighbors watched from their windows. Some even clapped. Officer Ruiz smiled quietly. A week of searching had finally ended. Mrs. Parker looked at Buddy and whispered softly, "I thought I lost you forever." Buddy licked her cheek and wagged his tail again. Sometimes miracles come in small forms, like a tired little dog finding his way back home.